So the ICJ is very likely going to find Israel guilty of genocide when it finally makes its decision in like 8 years. Okay, maybe not 8 years, but in quite a while. So this is going to take a while because unfortunately, for some reason, the ICJ gave Israel an extension to present its defense. The initial deadline was July 2025, but then it was extended for some reason to January 2026. So it's going to be quite a while before we get a ruling here, which is fucking absurd. However, the way that things have developed, it has made genocides even clearer than before, and the case only has gotten stronger and stronger with time. Netanyahu, the political leader of the country, the military leader of the country, outright said that Israel is destroying more and more homes in order to make the expulsion of Palestinians from Gaza inevitable, stuff like that. This stuff is so clear, obvious, out in the open. Not just that, but their actions and stuff, that it's obvious what they are doing in every way, shape, and form. And the ICJ is absolutely politically biased. Obviously, it's a body of the UN. And, you know, judges are appointed from individual countries, many of which are going to vote on political lines. However, there's also the fact that some things are so obvious that you can't really feasibly deny them. And there are many judges and countries on the ICJ, with judges on the ICJ rather, who are not going to want to be the ones to say like not guilty on a case like this when it's obviously guilty. So there's a few countries that are going to vote on political lines, Germany and the US, 100%. Undoubtedly. The Ugandan judge is also like a fanatical evangelical Christian, so she's going to vote for Israel. But everyone else, honestly, I think they're going to vote like guilty when it comes down to it, because Israel is making it more and more impossible, because the judges on this court are like, you know, they're some of the top level judges from their countries, and they have reputations to uphold. They have their own little personal legacies, and they're not going to want to be the ones who are known for primarily for being the ones who voted no on an obvious genocide case because they were pressured into doing so. Israel is making it harder and harder for these judges to have some sort of plausible deniability for voting no here, to the point where, honestly, I think Israel is going to lose. I think Israel is going to be found guilty of genocide at the ICJ, which, you know, it's like basically the top international court when it comes to states doing stuff rather than individuals doing stuff. So, I mean, they've already ruined all of their credibility. They've already ruined their international image. They've already ruined everything, basically. So I doubt it will really change much, but oh man, there's still something, right? It's just taking so long. I don't know why they would allow, I mean, I know why they would allow Israel like an extension. Obviously, South Africa met its deadline to submit its case, and then they allowed Israel to have more than 6 more months to submit that response. Like, what a joke. I think we all know they're trying to give Israel an out here, but the thing is, like, Israel is just making it so hard for any of these judges to get out of this with a shred of their own credibility intact if they vote no. Like, obviously, the American will vote no, the German will vote no, the Ugandan will vote no. Everyone else, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a pretty sound majority in favor of it being genocide. Hold on, let me just look at the makeup of the judges right now. Jordan, South Africa, Romania, Mexico, US, Brazil, Australia, Germany, Japan, India, Uganda, Slovakia. So those are the judges right now. So Germany and the US, obviously they're going to vote no. Uganda, she's an evangelical Christian, she's going to vote no. Everyone else I can absolutely see voting yes. Every other country. Australia, maybe not. But still, throw out Australia and it's still like a massive majority. You know, that'd be like 8-4. In order for it to be a verdict, or at least a tie, you need them to like bribe at least two more other judges aside from those 4. And the Australian one, I'm not exactly sure on either. I'm not sure if she votes in political ways as the others I'm 100% sure do. So I do think like it's really looking like it's going to be a pretty firm majority, unless there's some funny business going on behind the scenes with Israeli death threats and bribery and stuff. And we'll have to wait and see, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be like, I don't have any faith in the international justice system, obviously. It was set up by the imperial powers to benefit themselves. But in this case, like, things are so bad that even they are going to have trouble justifying this. And it's happened before in cases with lower stakes, but it still happened. There was a case, Nicaragua against the USA, where the ICJ ruled against the USA in 1986 because the USA was mining Nicaraguan harbors and supporting the Contras. And there was a pretty massive majority ruling against the US. And you can really see like the political voting as well. Because when you look at the no votes, who voted no? The US judge voted no in a case against the USA. Obviously, exactly what you would expect. The UK judge voted no in a case against the USA. The Japanese judge voted no in a case against the USA. So it's like the political votes. And then you have everyone else who is actually like voting honestly, and it's yes, 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 yes. India, France, Italy, Nigeria, Poland, Senegal, Argentina, Brazil, all of the non-political judges voted yes on almost everything. So I do have at least a modicum of faith here that Israel could be found guilty. In fact, I would say it's most likely they would be found guilty. The only wildcard is stuff that I can't account for, like bribery, threats, stuff behind the scenes. So I think that the ICJ is likely to find Israel guilty. And if they don't, we should start asking questions about who bribed who threatened to kill whose family was threatened by who, because that's the only real explanation for anything otherwise. Because the case is so strong, it's undeniable. An unbiased court would absolutely find them guilty 100%, unanimous vote. And Israel has only made it more and more undeniable over time to the point where it's making it hard even for their allies to vote with them.